Use your talent.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? Happy New Year. We are back for another one. This is G, a.k.a. the Bungee Boss, and you are live tuned in at RMC, Roscoes Media Center in Hollywood, California, to the That's What's Up radio show. And we are continually keeping it moving going forward. I appreciate all the support and everything that's going on. You know, listen, there's a lot of things that's happening. You know, there's many things. You know what I'm saying? As we hear the tune in the background, you know, hey, we got to stop the violence and use our talents. And you know me, I'm always being useful, and I'm not going to give in. I'm going to bring to you some fresh things and people from all over the world. I got a friend here from Madrid, Spain today. She's a dancer. She's also an actor and a producer, and we're working on some things together, so I wanted to bring her in and talk to her today, and that's Miss Carmen Cruz. But of course, before we get into that interview, I'm also sitting here with the engineer Laron Peierce with the Only Hip Hop Show. Gonna talk a little bit about that and his show. I'm going to be going over there also. I got an invite. So listen, man, it's award season. We're out here in Hollywood. You know, hey, I'm being useful, never giving in. You got to stop the violence and use your talents. You know, I'm going to keep the PSAs at you, and I'm also going to play some tunes. I'm a selector, and that's what I do. I like to select, and I like to select positive things and do positive things and create change, because we can start with ourselves, and that's what I started with, me doing it each and every day. It don't stop. It don't stop. It don't stop. So listen, check it out. I'll be right back. Got to pay a little bit of bills, but hey, stop the violence and use your talents. That's what's up.
Stop the violence. Use your talent.
Why me?
Why me?
Why me? Why me?
Why me? Why me? Why shoot me?
Stop the violence.
Use your talents. Respect is what respect does.
It doesn't matter how many times you fall, it's how you get up that counts.
Oh na, oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na. There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there. If you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Alright. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. Fear or dread, we stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always does enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better world, make it a better place for you and me and the entire. There are people dying. It's plain to see this world is heavenly. Eagles glow, fly so high. Let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. In a world with no fear, together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their souls into lashes of really get there if we care enough for the living to make a little space, make a better place. And the world, make it a better place. Alright, alright. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Feel the world, make it a better place for you and your eyes. You better there are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
In the entire human race, man, you know, I had to play, you know, some lyrics there because you know, we gotta heal, and where healing starts is, you know, within ourselves. And you know, I just thank God for the ability to be able to, you know, be here and be a light, be an instrument, and you know, using my vocals, my God-given gifts. You know, that's one of the things that, you know, I love to do. That's one of the things about my profession. That, you know, I love to inspire folk and, you know, and be inspired. So in doing that, you know, great people always, you know, in my path. And, you know, it's such a blessing to be able to, you know, be here and Roscoes Media Center, Hollywood, and on the That's What's Up radio show, and be able to partake in this era, in this time, man, no matter what the circumstances may lie. And, you know, one time for the Florida Star, if you're in, you know, Florida area, make sure you pick up, you know, your Florida or Georgia Star newspaper. Because, you know, there's great information that's in there. It's one of the oldest African-American newspaper. Of course, I support African-American businesses as well as, you know, multicultural and, you know, the arts from all over. And, you know, further, without ado, I want to make sure that, you know, I bring on, you know, Miss Carmen. You know, she is a person that, you know, is out here. She's using her talents, and, you know, she's being useful, and, you know, as a producer, somebody that's, you know, in film and also in dance, you know, I thought, you know, it was cool to, you know, to kind of mix it up. So hey, welcome to the That's What's Up radio show.
Thank you, Gernado. Welcome.
Yes. And she's from you from where? Madrid?
I'm from Madrid, Spain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, like, what brought you out here to Hollywood? I did a little bit of promotion on the sites, as well as, you know, all the social media pages, you know, that people tune in. Of course, they're tuning in now. I'm sure that, you know, they checking it out, and they see where you were doing, like, the tap or the dance. I'm not sure exactly if it's just a flamingo. I know you do several different styles of dancing. I'm learning about that.
Yes, I do several types of dances, but my priority and the one I'm focused on is flamenco. It's like kind of tapping.
Yes.
The typical dance.
The flamingo. I remember, now we have flamingos in Florida where I'm from, so I can just imagine. I've heard a little bit about it. My partner Sarge, you know, he's in Florida now, but he took some flamingo classes, and I know, what is it, like a combination of ballet and tap?
Yeah, well, the origins are in India. You know, all this movement with the hands comes from India.
Yes.
So they emigrate to north of Africa, to Egypt.
Yes.
Egyptians, gypsies.
Oh, okay.
And from there to the northwest of Africa and southern Spain.
Now, when did you learn to do this, and what made you want to do it? You know.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, I saw a TV show with a flamenco dancer, and my blood was like boiling.
Yes.
And I started receiving some classes, and I took it very seriously, and then I did it professional.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. So now, how old were you then? You say like maybe what, 6 years old, 4 years
Five,
old?
five
maybe
years
like
old.
5. So you got like an inspiration at a very young age that just, infused you to be like, wow, it made you excited. So you love to do this.
Yeah, and I learned besides the flamenco, that is what I was more attractive to, you have to learn the bass, that is always ballet. Ballet is the bass. So
Yes.
I was taking ballet classes, flamenco, and other classes like with the custom.
Now, a lot of people may not understand because I haven't put on, you have, clips and things, and you actually teach also, and not just, a teacher. I know you teach Spanish also, but we'll get into that part. But you in dance and some of the things that you've done there. What are some of the accomplishments and things that you remember of flamenco dancing? And I call it tap flamenco, and I'm still learning. But I like it, and it's actually really cool. And I'm thinking about using some for a video. I saw you, doing some things on like a rooftop, and you had with the guys in the background. It was like from an Italian Spaniard movie. It was really awesome. It was real cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I remember I did an audition when I was 19.
Yeah.
And I was the prima ballerina.
Right.
375 dancers that did that audition, and then I started working in a dance company.
Really?
And I became the choreographer of the dance company.
So with the choreography, of course, I know you're gonna help me with getting this video complete and getting the dancers, because I got a cool song with some artists that I'm doing, and I always put it out there, and this is why I always work with individuals and bring people on that is very inspiring and are doing unique things, because if we can learn from one another, then we can grow, we can build. There's things that I can help in my arena with what I do as a producer, and a songwriter and so forth, to being able to help on that standpoint on TV or just finding the music or finding the artist where you can use your talents, and that's a great thing. So hey, I applaud that. I can't say that enough, because you're someone's hero. You are someone's hero, and I want to know though, who are some of your heroes?
My heroes, well, you were playing a song from Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was one of my heroes.
So Mike reached you all the way over in Madrid.
Yeah.
Which, of course, we know he's a worldwide entertainer. One of the world's best.
Yeah.
And
his dance was so
really?
powerful. Yeah, and so unique and different, original.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that before.
Wow. So as a youngster growing up, that just, infused you to be like, what? This guy is amazing. And you have that star quality too. And hey, also, out of respect, I want to make sure that I let everyone know, hey, she's out there on social media. You can check out the pages. It's what is it, Carmen Cruz?
Carmen Cruz on Facebook. Mm-hmm.
On Facebook. So listen, are you doing any other volunteer work and things out there for the community? Like I know we talked about, you teach also Spanish.
Yeah, I teach also Spanish, but I was collaborating with the 77th area in South Central LA.
Yeah, what's this now?
This is with the police department.
Okay.
To help the young community to stop going to gangs when they are 9 years old. So I was teaching them dance classes like modern jazz classes and flamenco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was so wonderful, so rewarding seeing all the kids, like they were like waiting for 1 week to come to my 1 hour class.
Really?
Yeah, that was wonderful.
So you had a lot of kids lined up to come, not just because you're so beautiful, but because they wanted to learn how to dance and they wanted to learn from a professional person.
Yeah, basically that.
Yeah.
The second part.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I mean, I know already. I mean, you help change things, and that's what I'm always talking about, is being useful and someone that, you know, is creating change in their environment where they are right now today. You know, and I'm not just talking about tomorrow or what yesterday, you know, because yesterday is in the past. We can't bring back yesterday. But, you know, of course we hope for a better tomorrow, but like right now, today, like right now, I always talk, you know, pinch yourself. So just wake up and remember that you're right here in the right now. So, you know, make that difference right now. And that's great to hear, you know, some of the differences and the things that you've made in kids' life, you know, from, you know, the inner city and South Central, you know, not even being from this country, but coming over here with the skills, you know, but you picked up on, you know, the light of the world, and like entertainers like Michael Jackson, you know, and his dancing and, you know, his tenacity to you know, to keep excelling and pushing the barriers to show that, you know, hey, that you can do it, and, you know, that light shine on you, and it's still shining through you to help others, and that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. I appreciate that. Hey, the phone lines we're going to open up also today is 323-965-1600. I think that's it, right? And guys, always, you know, I appreciate all the support for going out to the Facebook pages or the IG or any of the links that are out there, from LinkedIn to I'm getting into the Snapchat. I passed by the Snapchat office on Venice Beach last weekend, and I'm trying to learn that. I know there's a lot of artists that's out there that is using it. Of course, the plateau is always moving. It's like a herd. I put a little post out there, and the cow's moving and so forth, so we have to keep up with what's going on, because people are leaving Facebook and going to IG, from IG to now Snapchat. So it's all connected, though. So if you find us out there, you know, link it, hashtag ThatsWasssUp Radio Show. You know, tune in. You can always catch the replays on the website. The website is there, leads you to YouTube, and YouTube from there has all of the individual shows going back, you know, each and every week. So, I mean, hey, we are here, and we are being useful, never giving in. So, listen, I got my friend, you know, Carmen Cruz here, and she is, you know, a dancer, and she's also a teacher. But not only that, you know, you're in film. I have seen your acting skills. A lot of people, I haven't posted any of that. Of course, a lot of that is you know, some movies and things that, you know, are in the works right now, and some of the characters. You know, can you talk a little bit about that and your producing skills and the scripts and things that you have written and some of the stuff that's getting ready to come out?
Well, basically I moved to Los Angeles to be in films.
Yes.
And made movies. So the last summer I decided to start from scratch my little movie, my short film.
Yes.
It's called The Bee, and it's still in festivals, so
yes.
I cannot release it on.
So you have it out there at film festivals. I know I sent some stuff today. We were talking about, you know, some other film festivals, but how is that going? I mean, like, can you talk a little? Just give us a little tad about.
Well,
I mean,
my
I know you gave me a sneak peek, so I don't want to, you know, give out too much information, but I know that it's some great product, you know, guys, and you know, it's top-notch production. You know, she also acts, and not only that, she writes scripts and, you know, produces it, and she got some great things together that's you know, at the film festivals now, and, you know, it was called B. The Bee. I saw that, you know, a little snippet of it, and you know, again, it was good. It was good. I mean, if you can give us any insight on to the youth and the young adults coming up that's trying to strive to do certain things like that, you know.
Okay, well, my character is very controversial, and it has a twist, what makes it more interesting.
Yes.
To the audience,
right.
You know, because they cannot predict the end. It's not predictable. But I think it's very powerful, Script is good. Acting, for what I have heard, is also good. And well, the production value is also very, very good.
Right.
And well, you don't need so much nowadays to make a movie.
Exactly.
With good quality.
Exactly.
Yeah, my crew was like 7 people.
Yes.
7 people: director of photography, sound, editor, post-production, director. I was directing it, acting in it.
Yes.
So we condensed the whole team in 7 people.
Right.
You know, and we shot it in.
But that's still a lot of people, 7 people for what you were doing. That's still huge out here. I mean, what motivates you to come out here and do that kind of thing?
Well, because I'm not getting the roles I find very interesting for me.
Yes.
And I decided to start making my own roles.
Wow. So you made your own lane.
Yeah.
You came out here to get specific roles, and okay, a lot of these doors may not have been opening, but you went and said, okay, I can create a lane. And that's what we're finding, you know, in independence and being an independent business owner. That type of model in this day and age, it works, because even if the majors or other independent companies don't pick you up, you're still able to get out your dreams, and that's very important. That's very important.
Yeah, well, I left behind my family in Spain. I came alone here, so I have done a lot to come here.
That's quite an accomplishment, though, to be able to leave, you know, another country to come out here to pursue your dreams, and then, you know, create business in other avenues and in different avenues also, from dance, you know. I mean, it's entertainment, true enough, but, you know, it's different skill sets that one needs to have in order to, you know, get these, you know, things done at a professional level out here in Hollywood, because it's very competitive out here. It really is.
Yeah, it is very, very talented people. At every corner you find a good writer, a good musician, a good editor, a good director, a good actor. So much talent here.
You know, one main thing I want to ask, Carmen, is how do you find yourself, you know, how do you push yourself each day? What makes you get up? What motivates you to say, you know what, you go and you work out, and, you know, to stay in shape, you know, to dance and to write the scripts, you know, to put these things in motion, to get these people working, and to get your stuff into the film festival? What pushes you?
Well, my first motivation to keep going is my family.
Yes.
Then the drive that I have for creating, doing things, artsy things. That's my major drive. And also the energy that I have. I was born with it. So I cannot sit on a chair like for 4 hours. I get crazy. I have to stand up to do things, ride my bike. I don't have a car here.
Right.
So I ride my bike, I take the bus. So I do.
So you get
everything.
a lot of exercise. You live in the California life.
Yeah, I'm releasing all my energy through the bike, or dancing, or teaching Spanish classes, or talking to, putting together my team for the next project, my next movie that I'm thinking about. I don't have a TV at home, so I need to keep.
Yeah, I just got one myself. I don't think it's really needed these days with the technology. I mean, the TV is on the go in our pocket on the phone anyway. I mean, we can look at, you know, cable or whatever show, we can just call it and pull it up. Even though that has dampened the music industry and also the film industry, because, I mean, people have, you know, these access to, you know, listen and view, you know, a lot of things that, you know, we normally would be paying for. Although online you can do it, but I'm just keeping it real. I mean, you can go to YouTube and pretty much Google anything and find it if you want to, if you look long enough and search. But hey, I appreciate you and for coming out here today. Of course, you know, you're going to be kicking it with us. I got like a ton of more questions for you. I'm going to also get into Laron and talk about, you know, the only hip-hop show and what's been going on over there, because the brother has, you know, put together a great package over there. He said it's the only hip-hop show, and I believe that but I want to, you know, I'm a hip hop artist and producer also, so I know I got the invite. I got to get over there and see what's going on. So, you know, I want to applaud him on that one and, you know, keep it moving. So, hey, we're live out here at Roscoes Media Center, Hollywood, on the That's What's Up radio show. This is G, a.k.a. the Bungee Boss. Say, stop the violence and use your talents. We will be right back. And I do have another lyric for you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Stop the violence. Use your talent.
Hi, I'm Matt Shirk, Public Defender.
I'm State Attorney Angela Corey.
In Florida, persons with past felony convictions lose their civil rights.
I want to encourage you to stop the violence and use your talent. Because if you don't, and you commit a crime, a felony, there are several rights that you will lose.
These rights include the right to vote, the right to sit on a jury, and the right to hold a public office.
We're talking about your constitutional rights.
So I would encourage all of you, stop the violence, use your talent.
It's your rights. Do you know what you're risking?
If you don't stop the violence, is it worth it to lose those rights?
Stop the violence, use your talent, your rights.
Use your talent, yo.
Let this be your anthem.
Let me start that one, yeah. Like how Martin Luther King would have started. My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep when me sleep. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name call is like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. Them lock a one door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. The blessing does a flow over. This a copia and a cover. Jaja soldier, from boardhouse to sidewalk to leather sofa. Them say me living at the coast and no track, no sir. Me no mix up in a coca. Marijuana no dust to the nose, yeah. I no powder, not a obia. Can't get over. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me a thank God for me blessing. No, me can afford to give back to some of the same people. Them we used to set things, all who used to set him. Nah, bust him, can't bust them. Same one I take bus, come on stage trophy, call up them. But me still a call up them. Bust them, but me can't trust them. See them, but me not touch. No, hate them, but me can't love them. From Trenchtown, Annex, Star Rise again. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I mean, I tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Stop the violence. Use your talent. Stop. Use your talent.
Why me?
Why me?
Why me? Why me?
Why me? Why me? Why shoot me?
Stop the violence.
Use your talents. Respect is what respect does.
It doesn't matter how many times you fall, it's how you get up that counts.
This song's dedicated to my homies in that gangster lean. Why'd you have to go so soon? It seems like yesterday we were hanging round the hood. Now I'm gonna keep your memory alive like a homie should. A lifetime of memories going down the drain. I like to keep stepping, but I can't get past the pain. I take my 40 to your memory. Take a drink and I start to think, and I know one day soon we'll be hanging out. This is for my homies. This is for my homies. Well, see you when I get there. In that gangster lane, that gangster lane. This is for my homies. This is for my homies. Well, see you when I get there. In that gangster lane, that gangster lane. My God, could you pass on the message from me? Ha. Tell him put down those dice for a second, Lord. Listen to his homie. Could you tell him I'll never let go of his memory, so his son will know? You don't have to cry no more, 'cause God's got his back. I said God's got his back. A lifetime of memories, lifetime of memories, going down the drain, going down the drain. I like to keep stepping, but I can't get past the pain. I tip my 40 to your memory. Take a drink and I start to think, and I know one day soon we'll be hanging out. This is for my homies. This is for my homie. See you when I get there. In that gangster lane, that gangster lane. This is for my homie. You know I miss you, you know I miss you, my homie. See you when I get there. In that gangster lane.
Hey man, rest in peace, you know, to all of the homies out there, everybody, you know, hey, stop the violence and use your talents, man. Be useful and never give in. You know, I know someone somewhere, you know what I'm saying, feel that right now. So, you know, if you do, you know, hey, I appreciate, you know, that support, you know, 100%. So, you know, just keep it moving and stay motivated and know that you can, you know, do what you put your mind to do and just believe that all things are possible through Christ Jesus, man. And that's what's up. So listen, I'm here live in Hollywood again with my international friend from Madrid, Spain, and you know she's a flamenco ballet dancer, you know, professional. She's also a director, producer, and we were talking about, you know, some of the things that she has, you know, in store and actually at some of these festivals right now. And I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about, you know, Hollywood? Is it, you know, superficial or what, you know?
Well,
or how much of it do you think is, you know, superficial?
It's a tough city. Los Angeles is a very tough city.
Yeah. But you're making your way. I mean, you're doing radio, you're dancing, you're
but
doing...
it takes time, a lot of energy. Get to read people because it's a different system. People react differently.
Yeah.
So you don't know how they are going to react, right?
Right.
So you have to learn that language that is hidden. And after a time, you can read who is real, who is not.
Right.
Right. But it's difficult because many people promise many things, and at the end, not everything gets done.
Right.
Or not everything gets made, and it's tough. And for a woman, it's very tough.
I could imagine, but I do know anywhere you go, though, you know, it could be superficial. You know, especially with how, you know, the internet and, you know, all this social media and the different lifestyles and people live, and, you know, what they show online, and, you know, what's real, what's not real, you know, or just like my mom would always say, the wool, don't let people pull the wool over your eyes, you know, where you can't see, you know, or blinded, you know. So, you know, hey, that is important to make sure, you know, that you know, make the right choices, and obviously you are. You know, I mean, what did you actually have in store out here?
I'm sorry?
What did you actually have in store coming up out here in Hollywood?
Oh.
Like your next thing. Like, what's the next big thing Carmen is working on?
Well, I'm preparing a feature film.
Really?
Yeah. I got experience with this short film.
What's the title? What's the title of this feature film?
I cannot reveal anything, but it's a full-length film.
Really? Now, B, that was your...
My
the
first
B,
one.
That was the first one. That's the short.
Yeah.
That's the short film. Okay.
Yeah, and this one, my intention is to make a good, great budget, big budget.
Yes.
And great production team with a great value, and release in movie theaters. That's my goal right now.
Right.
To the big screen.
So I guess, of course, as you know, as a writer myself, and you know, I've written a feature film, but I know probably right now you're working to get, you know, people, investors and things lined up, you know, before you go out and shoot, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for financiers.
Yes.
I think the script. Financiers.
Yeah.
I learned that word the other day, and I find it like so elegant.
Yes.
I said I'm gonna use this a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, without money you cannot make a movie. So first of all is writing what's the movie about.
Right.
And try to get investors, financiers.
Yes. So I know that you are out there and you're looking for investors, and you have a feature film that you are working on, and you know, that's good. We're going to definitely make sure that we, you know, post up some links, and make sure that people are able to connect, you know, back to you again on social media, where if it's, you know, IG or FB or LinkedIn or Twitter even. You know, hey, we're out there, and you can check it on the That's What's Up radio show page, or you can link back back to the what's your page, the Carmen Cruz?
Carmen Cruz on Facebook.
Every time I see Carmen, I'm like, where in the world is Carmen San Diego? You know, I'm thinking about that. This is this Matt Lawler thing that I, you know, saw on the Today Show growing up, you know. But it was actually really cool. So, like, sometimes he would actually go into, like, different countries, and it's like, where is Matt today? And he was in Madrid one day. So, like, I mean, how was that place? I mean, I've never been there. How is Spain?
Spain is a beautiful, beautiful country. All the cities are different from each other.
Yes.
The culture, architecture is so rich. The language also, you have the original Spanish, and every city has a different food, you know. Now,
of course, I'm going to ask you, who is your favorite rapper? And
favorite rapper?
They have clubs over there. I'm sure they do. I'm sure entertainers are coming over there and performing.
Well, it's a long time I haven't gone to a rapper performance.
Yes.
But I used to like Eminem a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you like Eminem? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like Eminem too, though. Eminem good. What song do you remember from Eminem? I'm gonna play it later.
That one with 8 Miles, the soundtrack.
Oh, the 8 Mile soundtrack?
Mm-hmm.
That one there? Yeah, that's a good one too. I like the 8 Mile. I mean, and that's a story, you know, of overcoming and triumph. And, you know, that's a great thing, you know, that he, you know, was able to, you know, share that with the world. And that's always a blessing. Another question I have for you is, you know, what's one of the most challenging things that you've had to encounter being here in Hollywood?
Wow, finding a good agent was one of the most difficult things.
Really?
Yeah, and well, I have good friends. That wasn't an issue.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed because I have good friends, but other people fail me, and I felt so frustrated. You know, because when I start like a relation,
right,
a friendship, let's say, I will have to continue it. But, you know, as you were talking about before, the superficiality.
Exactly.
You never know.
Yeah, it lets you down. You just don't know, right?
You waste so much energy.
Right.
And time, and not expectations, but, you know, hopes. Why not? Hopes, yeah.
Right.
And some people fail you.
Right.
And concerning the values, you know.
Well, I guess that is a big thing. I can kind of say that too. I can you know, agree with you on that, especially being in this business. I mean, there's a lot of sharks and there's a lot of different things that, you know, we encounter. Of course, you know, you got to have a positive outlook on it. So of course, like you said, you hope to make sure that, you know, what you are doing, that is going to work out, you know what I'm saying, for your good. And you just have to keep it moving, but you don't want to waste energy and time, you know, into something that's superficial and is not really there. So it's just kind of like you said, weaning through that. That's been the challenge, especially out here.
Yeah, somebody put me this example. You're walking through a big white highway.
Yeah.
And somebody tells you, oh, come over here, there is a shortcut, and you go with that person.
Yeah.
And that relation doesn't work, so you have to come back to the main street and start over from zero again.
Yeah.
I felt sometimes like that, like all this energy, all this time invested,
right,
and all my hopes,
right,
you know, is like
you riding down the highway trying to get to the beach, and somebody say, oh, it's a shortcut, you can turn on Santa Monica Boulevard, and you already on the road leading straight to, you on I-10 leading straight through, you know, no traffic, but you just took the shortcut because the friend said this might be a shortcut, but you find out it really wasn't a shortcut, it was a roadblock up there. Wow. Mm-hmm. So you got to go back, double back.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
No.
And I'm sure nobody out there want to do that. So listen, I hope you guys taking heed of what we're talking about today, and that's, you know, being useful and being true to yourself and knowing, you know what I'm saying, that you can do it, and don't let, you know, obstacles and things, you know, defer you, you know, from pursuing your dreams, because you can pursue your dreams and just continue to keep motivated and keep moving in the right direction. I know it's a lot of things going on out there right now. I know what's going on with the Oscars, you know, and the diversity, out here in Hollywood. But listen, I'm here. All I can do is tell you what I got going on and what's going on right now in this opportunity right now. You see what I'm bringing to you. Now, I have a question, for you, Carmen, and that's about if the Oscars were for sale, how much would you pay for one? If one of those little trophy awards. How much is it really worth to you?
I don't know, $100?
Really?
Yeah.
Some people might have said $1 million or $2 million or $10 million or $20 million. But you said $100? Okay, $100 then. So listen, she said $100. That's how much it's worth.
Well, I have here a theory. So, the baker that makes bread has to be the best in his field, right? To get the best bread. And that baker doesn't get an Oscar. So his goal is making it as good as he can. So actors, we have to act as good as we can, to offer the best performance.
Right.
So sometimes an award is like can be very, very frustrating situation because there are always losers and winners, and you don't want to create that competition, right?
Right.
It's not healthy.
Right.
So everybody should do the best they can in their performances, in their art, directing, editing, wardrobe, acting. And no competition, so there will be no frustrations, no disappointments, and I think the awards are good up to a certain point, but they could be very discouraging.
Yeah, and I think that's what's happening, right now in our society. It can be discouraging when you look at, of who's coming up for the awards, knowing that there's a lot of great talent out there and not seeing the diversity in it, But, how much are you really, putting into it, to make that, your goal to want to achieve, how much value do you put in that, and that's always important, and that's a personal thing there. So, I'm gonna keep it moving, and because I know I have my brother from another mother here, and he has he has a show out here in Roscoes Media Center, and it's the only hip hop show. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be right back, and we're gonna talk to Laron and Carmen. I know you're gonna hang out with me. I appreciate you for coming through, stepping through. I'm looking forward to the things that you have coming up, as far as the short feature that you have right now out to the festivals, and what you're getting ready to work in, and working to get those investors and getting your crew together for your featured film. I know that's coming. I'm looking forward to seeing you doing bigger and better things than even what you're doing now. Hey, the sky is the limit, and you keep dreaming and keep it moving. And hey, just hang out with me for a minute. Hey, stop the violence and use your talents. We're gonna be right back. Of course, this is G, aka the Bungee Boss, and you're live in Hollywood Roscoes Media Center. That's What's Up radio show.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Stop the violence. Use your talent.
One of the most beautiful things in life is to be able to spend time with your loved ones. I lost a brother due to violence. Working as a musician, using his talent. Stop the violence and use your talent.
Use your talent, y'all.
Let this be your anthem.
Okay, here we go.
And we're going to cover Adele's song Hello today, reggae style, here in Pisse, Solomon Islands. Tell them!
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like me to go over everything. They say that I'm supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California.
It's so typical of me to talk about myself. So I hope that you will. Yeah. And did you ever make it out of that town when nothing ever happened? It's no secret that the both of us running out of time.
Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you sorry for everything that I've done. But when I go, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you sorry for breaking your heart. But it don't matter clearly to tell you apart anymore.
Oh, and I tell you about it. No, I'm so sorry, baby. Oh, girl. And I tell you about it. I hope you hear me, baby. What about my mom's gang? Rosie and Conqueror, I tell them again.
Hello, we are live from Hollywood. That's What's Up Radio Show. And hey, this is G, man. I got Laron Peierce, my brother from another mother, with the only hip hop show. He is in the building also. He's not only our engineer for the That's What's Up Radio Show, but he's actually a producer up here. And he has a show, and it comes on, I think, what is it? Tuesday night. And I'm gonna be on it soon, but I just wanted to make sure that I give my brother the platform here to talk about his show and what's been going on, what's been happening. I know he had an anniversary, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, hey, how's the show going, man?
Man, the show's doing good. We just had 3 individuals. They call themselves Boy, Better Off Young.
Right.
It was a fantastic show. It's actually up on onlyhiphopshow.com.
Cool. And congratulations on the site and the staff and the people that you put forth motion, and you're doing things. Not saying that's a great thing to be able to be here and you engineer, because you hearing what I'm saying and I'm seeing you doing things, because
Right.
you're an artist also, you're a producer also. So you taking action, man, and I accommodate that. You know what I'm saying? I salute that. There.
I appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
that's what's up. And I like it, that one show you had on the guy that's working with Dame over there with the I can't think of the fellow's name, but he's great in the industry, and he has something that he's doing with Dame Dash. I know you had him on your show also.
Oh, you talking about Kenyatta?
Yeah, Kenyatta. Yeah.
I actually ran up through the other day. And he said
I've
he
been
wanted to be back
following
on the
that
show.
brother.
Yeah.
I've been following that brother for a minute, and some of the things that he had been working on, as far as moving the culture vultures out of the way and moving the culture to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And that's a great thing, because those are people, those are leaders and people that are shaping things. Saying, hey, the revolution, man, it's already happening. If you on the air and you're paying attention to what's going on, you'll see that there are people that are making the difference in the communities right now to this day. You know what I'm saying? And I applaud that. So, hey, what's going on over there again at the hip hop show, man? When I'm coming?
Well, we're almost booked up in February, so March is pretty much open. So I'm gonna put you in there as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot of stuff lined up right now. We just finding talent. You know what I'm saying? Independent artists. Not even just independent artists, like actors and actresses and all that as well. That's involved in hip hop as well. So yeah, we're doing it big for now. But right now we're just focused on artists for now, because it's a hip hop show. But we're planning on getting more people soon.
Is a lot of people still online and more people going independent versus looking to try to get on that big major deal?
Some of them are, some are not. Some just want to stay independent. For me, I'd rather stay independent, but if the money is right, I'll go major. Why not?
Right.
But yeah, if I go major, then I'm probably gonna get a distribution deal or something, and that's a different story, you know.
Right. Well, hey, I mean, I know they got a lot of 360 deals out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, most people, you know, like myself, you know, I've always been independent from day one since, you know, my brothers helped, you know, start this business back in '96, I think it was 95, '96 with Real Play Entertainment. We changed the name a few times, but yeah, we still here being useful, you know, never giving in and independent. Right. And you know, I feel as though that's where you win the most because you control the most. You know what I'm saying? He who control the most, you know what I'm saying, wins. You know, power is money, man. And it's power in numbers. So I appreciate being able to number up with you up here and you being an engineer. So, you know, I got to make sure, you know, I state that. But, you know, you also have something that you released, an album. I know I'm an artist too, but, you know, I change hats and roles all the time. I mean.
Yeah, it's called Laron's Progression. It released last month on the 29th.
Oh, congratulations. I checked that out. Hey, man, you guys go out there and download that. And while you're at it, you can download that Bungee Boss too. Don't forget. One time for Stro, you know what I'm saying? The next out of Compton. He'll be back in here 1st of February. I mean, we got Black History Month coming up, man. Sarge will be back in town too. Got a lot of things in store. I know Paul Newtall at Second Chance FGA organization is doing some great things. I mean, we got a lot that's in store for 2014. I mean, this is award season right now. We got the NAACP Awards coming up. We got all types of award shows that's coming up. So I mean, I know the only hip hop show gonna have some award stuff coming up too.
Yeah, we're planning on having an award show from RMC pretty soon, but it's in the works right now. But we're still planning on it.
But hey, man, as long as we are, you know, doing it and we're going to the next level, that's what matters. And I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, everyone's support. You know, one time for Pitbull Energy Drink, Roscoes Media Center. Don't forget, you know what I'm saying, Boss Music online. You can download the Bungee Boss, any one of the artists from Bungee Entertainment, from Shout Out to Gambino Slim to Psycho Versatile to some of my earlier stuff, you know, Gernado. You know, we're out here, we're moving, and, you know, we're not never giving in. Never giving in. We are being useful, never giving in. But you can do one thing: stop the violence and use your talents. Use your God-given gifts. So hey, I appreciate Carmen Cruz for stepping in today, and Laron, I appreciate you for, you know, sharing that info with me.
Thanks for having me.
And you know, being here. Yeah. Hey, congratulations, man. You guys, you know, you made it, and we're continuing to moving forward. It don't stop here. You know, it don't stop. We got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Teamwork make a dream work. I can tell you that all day. If you want to follow me, you can do so. IG or Google me. Facebook, Gernado, that's GERNADO, or just, you know, G.ABRAMS on IG. Carmen, where can we reach you at? Where can we reach you on social media? I think it's on Facebook.
On Facebook, Carmen Cruz, and you can write me any message. I will reply to you as soon as possible.
Yes.
And thank you for doing it.
Okay. Yeah, man. Say, hey, I'm gonna put the links up on the website and any of the posts. You'll see it. So hey, you guys keep it moving, and hey, be useful and never give in. That's what's up. Tune in next week. We'll be right back.
Stop the violence. Use your talent. What's up? What's up? What's up?